7:43 right now. You may know about their dating history, but if you think wedding bells are in your future, you may want to check your significant other's financial history as well.
Yeah, we have a guest live in studio with what you need to know about getting money issues in check before saying I do.
This is Fox 5 News, live in Las Vegas.
Oh, after this segment, you might be looking sideways at your spouse or your soon-to-be spouse. Finding the right person to spend your life with can be really exciting, right? Especially on a day like this. But there are certain steps you must take before saying I do. Author Rodney Anderson joins us live this morning with tips on finding your financial Mr. or Mrs. Right. Rodney, welcome.
Well, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. We were talking during the commercial break. He brought up a whole lot of stuff. Okay, now, okay, Rodney, what should people know before they get married about finances? I'm not going to stick it to them right away.
Well, think about this. Over 50% of first-time marriages end in divorce.
Yeah.
75% of second-time marriages end in divorce. Okay. What happens is people have financial baggage. And what happens is when you get married, many times that financial baggage bleeds into you.
Right.
For example, Cindy goes and buys a house. She's single. 8% mortgage at that time when rates were high. She comes in to refinance, rates are 6%. She said she's really excited because she got married. Do you want your husband on the loan? No, he's had some credit issues in the past.
Okay.
He has to go on title because it's community property state.
Okay.
Rates fall to 4%. Cindy goes into refinance again. She now has a $54,000 child support judgment on her house because he had previously been married, his children were grown, and she didn't even know about it. Now she can't sell or refinance her house. These are the kinds of things you find out afterwards that ruin your financial life.
Some of the things you said, people walk into your office and they talk about, just throw it out there so that people who are getting their rings today and thinking about marriage, they can think and ask these questions, okay?
Okay, I've had men walk into my office that say, you know what, don't tell my wife about that piece of jewelry that's on my credit report because it wasn't for her.
Like that ring?
Hey, that's right. Women walk in and say, don't tell my husband about the credit cards. And I'm talking about $40,000 of credit cards that he has no clue. So these are the things that happen, and people are walking in. So what you have to do is you have to go out, and I want you to pull a joint credit report on the person that you're marrying.
Okay.
And it sounds really, that you don't want to do it.
It sounds cold, but in this day and age, you have to do it.
You want to make sure they're paying their bills on time.
Right.
You want to know if there's tax liens, there's public records.
Child support.
All that stuff. But you also want to go through the last 6 months of bank statements to make sure that checks aren't being bounced and his paycheck is actually going into the bank. You want to make sure you go through the last 6 months of credit card statements. You want to make sure during that period of time that the balances aren't going up and the minimum payments are being made. And if you're marrying somebody that's been previously married, you want to go line by line by line through that divorce decree because you want to know what kind of money are they on the hook down the road.
Rodney, you might be stopping a whole lot of proposals today, folks. The book is called Credit 911. Rodney